30, Roan Klein. Batting 8th is the catcher, number 8, Tyler Cook. Batting 9th, rounding out the lineup for the Cropdusters, it's the third baseman, number 45, Aiden Frey. And now for your Alexandria Aces. Leading off for the Aces, playing center fielder and wearing number 3, Cooper Hums. Batting second, the shortstop, number 12, Toby Huber. Batting third, it's the second baseman, number 25, Gavin Miller. Batting cleanup, it's the first baseman, number 29, Ernie Echeverria. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 15, E.J. Hankerson. Batting sixth, it's the catcher, number 28, Diego Pena. Batting seventh, it's the right fielder, number 21, John Colligan. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 18, Will Tomey. And rounding up the lineup for the Aces, it's the designated hitter, number 22, Adam Zabzada. Their starting pitchers tonight for the Cropdusters, it's number 4, right-handed pitcher, Matt Crispin. And for your Aces, it's the left-handed pitcher, number 20, Aiden Von Zubin. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. It's time for Aces Baseball.
On overcast skies here in Alexandria, Virginia, Aces Baseball returns home to Frank Name Field. The Aces at 97. Big time roll coming in with a record of 9-7, 6-4 in the last 10 games. And 2 games out of the top spot in the Southern Division. The Southern Maryland Senators have that spot by 2 games. The Aces take on the North Division's Olney Cropdusters at 11-9. And a game and a half back of the big trip. My name's Alexandria. Thank you for tuning in more to Alexandria Baseball. On the mound, Aiden Von Zubin, U-Penn right-hander. Getting a quick warm-up in. Appeared in 3 games, started all 3. Was the pitcher of record in the first 2. The last time he played Olney was the first matchup of the season for both teams. This is the 3rd matchup out of 5. Aiden Von Zubin, 2 innings pitched. Gave up 3 runs. If you can recall, that game was pushed back to a Tuesday later on, but that was a Friday start. He played in the Friday. And he's going to get the nod one more time from this pitching staff. Leading things off is
leading off for the Cropdusters. It's the center fielder, number 1, Ahmad
Leadoff
Duff.
man's back in the order after taking a personal day off. Walter Zampella, the second baseman, on deck. And in the hole, Andrew Kell, the right fielder. Von Zubin delivers the first pitch of the day. It's in the lower corner lower half for a strike. That's how things will start out here in Alexandria. Ahmad Duff. Crimson Tide grounds this one over to Huber. Sure-handed makes the snag, and he's going to throw it on over first. And the first out of the inning.
Up next for
Very sharp
the second baseman, number 11, Walker Zampella.
Not just only in terms of their play in the infield, but the hits have been coming, and it has been great for this team. We'll talk about that later on. One man out, Ahmad Duff springs up another man in Walter Zampella. He's going to look at this one in the low and away corner. This Cropdusters team, their batting average is .218, but a nice 134 hits collectively, with one out. And it is low again.
Looked like it just missed the zone.
Just tuning in, scoreless, one out. Ahmad Duff, the leadoff man, put out to shortstop. The pitch, another inside that just gets away from Von Zubin. As for Walter Zampella, 6 hits of 25 at-bats. And he's going to look in the first strike. Von Zubin dealt it. Zampella looked at it. Andrew Kell, as we mentioned, on deck. Cleanup spot is occupied by Will Henson. This one is a towering pop-up, a fly ball to right field. Colligan's on it. John Colligan, a couple of steps to his right. He made the snag. 2 away. Here comes Andrew Kell. Will Henson behind him. Caden Ahern, first baseman. Jaden Knight, Rowan Klein, Tyler Cook, Tucker Fry. The rest of this order for the Cropdusters today in Alexandria. Von Zubin touches it inside, and it's ball 1. 2 putouts so far in the top of the first. One just a moment ago, as the 1-0 was dealt inside once more for Andrew Kell. So the fly ball, and then the ground out to short. And the 2-0 offering from Von Zubin. This one lifted in the air to right. John Colligan going to take a couple of steps this time to make the out. Von Zubin doesn't get a strikeout, but his players on defense made him help, gave him some help. 3 up, 3 in the top of the first, middle of the first we go here in Alexandria. Just like that, bottom of the first we go in Alexandria. Aiden Von Zubin gave up a couple of balls, but nonetheless he did recoup. Had a couple of strikeouts as well. yet to record a strikeout on a player. We talked about how Von Zubin started in Olney a couple of weeks ago. The guy on the other side and on the mound right now also made the start for the Cropdusters, Mac Chrisman from Olney.
Leading off for the
boys playing
Aces, here at
ball
the top of the first, it's
at
the center fielder,
University of
number 3,
Charleston.
Cooper Hung.
You remember last year we did have a player from Charleston, Ethan Kleiler. So he gets the nod today, going up against Cooper Huns, the leadoff man.
And they intentionally walked in for the third time this year. Yeah.
Well, we don't want him to get a home run.
And he's going to spray this outside the zone. Matt Crispin pitched 9 innings over 4 games for the Cropdusters. He earned a win in a strong outing on June 17th against the Aces and has allowed just 7 hits across all appearances. 2 balls, no strikes to the leadoff man, Hums.
Even I found out.
He pounds it across the zone this time for the first strike. As Hums engages, bats left. 2-1. This one is topped, pop up into the shallow in outfield. And on to make the catch is Will Henson, the shortstop. 1 away so
next for
far.
the Aces,
Toby Huber coming
It's
up.
the shortstop, number 12,
Had a home
Toby
run
Huber.
last week against the Giants. 20-10 win. Drove it to left field. Just grazed the scoreboard as it went away from the fence. Good eye by Huber to look at ball 1. With 1 out, scoreless game in Alexandria. And just up high for Mac Chrisman. The sophomore, Charleston Cougar, unwinds the 2-0. Big time swing and a miss for Huber. This one's lifted a liner. It just gets away from the second baseman. The first hit belongs to the Aces. Huber
A
scored.
single for Toby Huber. Up next for the Aces, it's the second baseman, number 25, Gavin Miller.
Same type of pitch, fastball. And Huber, after a big time swing and a miss, did not let that one go. A liner and a 1-out single for him. And Gavin Miller's up at the plate, and he looks at strike 1. Swinging strike for the Pittsburgh native. Played a big part of the win against the Big Train yesterday. Had a walk in the 4th. He looks at strike 2. It all culminated in a Toby Huber grand slam. As he put 7 on the board in that inning. Huber is aboard. 1 out so far in the pickoff attempt. Huber sliding back.
They also have a very
In a scoreless game with 1 out. 0-2 pitch. Just a bit outside.
No, I did not go drinking. So I did not play. I went to Providence and Columbia. And
Single for Toby Huber with 1 out. Gavin Miller is at the plate, 0-2 pitch.
Providence.
They got him looking.
Yeah.
Gavin Miller is retired on a
Up next
And
for the
cold
Aces, it's
strikeout,
the first baseman,
bringing up
number
Ernie
29,
Echevarria
Ernie
to the
Echevarria.
But only alumni who went to schools that have play on the team, so local schools are generally better because they want to Germany's one all right.
called strike for Echeverria at the plate. He's got 3 hits so far in the season, as well as 4 RBIs. 2 outs so far. He looks at ball 1 inside. So it is 1 ball, 1 strike in the bottom of the first. Aces got their hit in this inning. Toby Huber lined this one in front of the second baseman. A cold rope that just gets away, but he's able to get the out. He had his body on it, and then he shuffled it
At the end
on
of the
across
first
the
inning,
second
the
baseman,
Aces
Zampella.
scored no runs on
A
1
great
hit.
play
Leave no men left
to
on
retire
base.
the
3 outs at
side.
the top of the second inning.
And the ball game is still tied up 0-0.
Home score game. I really do. I feel like this should be like one of those ancient technologies that we can mess with it, so you probably not very great. It's so much
Scoreless game in Alexandria. It's the top of the second. Leading things off, Will Henson against Von
Leading things
Teuben,
off,
who
the
does not have a
Olney
strikeout
Cropdusters
so
here in the top of
far.
the second. It's the shortstop,
His
number
counterpart
25,
Chrisman
Will
got his
Henson.
first on a looking strikeout. Gavin Miller is retired. Not after the first hit of the day for the Aces, a single for Toby Huber. Will Henson now on the plate. 4-5-6 is the order to lead things off. That was way inside.
those first two.
Will
they're
Henson
like 11.
and the Braves game back on the 27th. Got himself a bases clearing single. Went to the right field line. And a big time win against the Braves. As he looks at strike 1 outside. One ball, 1 strike, the leadoff man. Crowding the plate. Nonetheless, he looks at ball 2. Leadoff man looking for the first hit of the day for the Cropdusters. Instead, he just fouls this off the plate. Pena behind the plate. The catcher today for the Aces. Infield, Will Twomey, Toby Huber, Gavin Miller, Ernie Echeverria. From left to right. In the outfield, E.J. Hankerson, Cooper Hums, John Colligan. Another foul ball, this time for Henson, shortstop. So in a hurry. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Von Teuben looking for his first strikeout of the day. As he deals the even-handed pitch. This one is in foul territory. Echeverria giving chase. and it was about a feet away from his foot, and it just drops down.
What's
So
called?
the count will remain 2 balls.
To get out of the inning. So now we're
No outs. The leadoff man still in the battle.
I mean, I don't
Third of
think
5
I think
meetings between these two teams.
nobody came off the base. Right?
First one, Cropdusters took it 2-11. Jimmy Kirk had a 3-run bomb
It's the bottom of
to the right field.
And the game's tied. I know.
2-2 pitch once more is fouled off.
But if I can watch a ball game while sports cooking another ball game, like, my living the best life.
In the last game, through 7 innings, the Aces took it 14-2.
It doesn't get much better than that.
Scoreless game on an overcast day in Alexandria. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 3 to retire 1.
Next for the Cropdusters is the first baseman, number 34, Kajern Ahern.
Henson's out. Von Subin has his first strikeout of the day. This one's swinging. Bringing up Hayden Ahern, the first baseman, number 34. That's left today for the Cropdusters. The whole yellow is fouled away.
That seems unnecessary. I mean, maybe it was, but. Okay. On a Thursday.
Thursday.
0-1 pitch after the foul ball in the inner half.
But even so, even when I got on Thursday,
It's a called strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 1
I
out.
want to know what's up. Like, I just don't
Swinging
think
strikeout to
Just
retire
spitball
1.
out all the speakeasy.
And it bottoms out on Von Zubin, the 0-2 pitch. So it is 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
that's tough.
In the top of the 2nd inning in Alexandria.
Yeah, I think that. He came off.
The pitch from Von Zubin up high.
Oh. I don't know. I think that was a good pitch.
All smiles. Now is Von Zubin.
It was 4-0 at halftime.
Starting pitcher for this team. Deals the 1-2 pitch. And it clips the batter. Springing him up to first. 1 out hit by pitch to bring up the Fighting Irishman, Jaden Knight. Jaden Knight back on the 24th against the Grays. Had himself a single. Played it through Zaki Hawkins, number 23. It's an earned run. Fighting Irish bats right with 1 man on. 1 out so far in a scoreless game. He did not come across, so it is ball 1. 1-0 count for the batter. Did not go across again. This time he looked at it, and it went inside. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, 1 man on. Hit by pitch, Peter Ahern. And this time he takes a swing at it. Zubin to deal the 2-1 pitch
Nice.
up the 3-4 hole. It's a 1 out single, 2 men aboard for the Cropdusters.
Up next for the Cropdusters, it's the DH,
Great pitch
number
from Von
30,
Zubin.
Jerome Klein.
Great contact by Jaden Knight. He is at first and moving up to second. Ahern. Oh, Klein, the DH, up to bat now. potential first run of the day is at second for the Cropdusters.
They didn't score.
Another pitch that goes low, Von Zuben. Behind the count, 1 ball, no strikes.
Damn.
First and second, 1 out.
I'm sure I'll hear about it on 1067 Fan.
From poor Brady House, who's just trying to win the game.
Left-handed batter, Ron Klein, awaits the 1-0 pitch, and it's dealt inside. It's strike 1. Ron Klein, .216 batting average. Does have 2 doubles on the season. Looking to bring in a run. This one is a fly ball that just goes foul on the right side.
102.
One man out, 2 men on. Von Zuben is ready to deal the 1-2 pitch. In a scoreless game, both teams have hit so far. Here's the 1-2. Outside. Ahern is bored at second. Got on to first on a hit by pitch. Foul ball for the batter, Ron Klein. First, Jaden Knight. Had himself a single. 3-4 hole.
Maybe that could do this.
Even count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. He is engaged as Ron Klein. As Von Zuben looks at second to Ahern, looks back at the plate, and deals the 2-2. And away from him it goes, springing 2 men to third and second respectively. Move up on a wild pitch. Ahern is at third. At second, Jaden Knight. 1 out so far. Von Zuben, his first strikeout of the day.
That's a break.
Yeah.
Ron Klein fouled this one over to the third baseman,
Up
Olney.
next for the
He gets the
Cropdusters
second
is
out.
the catcher, number 8, Tyler Cook.
I wonder if it was a broken bat because it did not have much distance to it. He just skirted through near the dugout. Olney took a couple of steps and he made the catch. Springing up another man, Tyler Cook, the catcher. Where's number 8? That's right. 2 men on, 2 men out. Big time swing and a miss.
One out.
Try to meet it upstairs on the last pitch, so it is
Yes.
no balls,
Yes,
1 strike. Von Zuben, that is, lobs this inside for ball 1. This one, he peppers it just outside. Zuben, another pitch that just goes inside. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Starting pitcher for the Aces.
Last one, guys.
Looking to strike another batter to strand 2. Both base runners in scoring position. Ahern at third, and at second, Jaden Knight is the only hit of this game for the Cropdusters. And a man is aboard. 2-out walk. Springs up the 9-hitter Parker Fry. Number 45.
Up next
Coach
for the
Anthony
Cropdusters, it's
Nazo.
third baseman, number 45, Aiden Fry.
His first season back to the organization. Back in Seattle. Having a quick word. Is up on the mound. Visiting Von Zubin. Parker Fry. Just a couple of steps behind the plate. Do some damage.
Well, let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Now visit's over. We've been working with 2 strikeouts. A foul ball at the plate. Last time Aiden Fry played against this team, had an infield single in the 5th, and a sac fly to bring home another batter in Cade Walter in the 11-2 win. What a rope! And Hankerson's on it. A liner to strand 3 on base for the
At the
Cropdusters.
end of the top of the second,
Both
Cropdusters
teams
scored no
have only
runs on
1 hit,
and leave 3 men left on base. We head to the bottom of the second inning.
but nonetheless, it's still a scoreless game heading into the bottom of the second.
Oh, okay.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Aces, it's the left fielder, number 15, E.J.
Had a strikeout against
Hankerson.
Gavin Miller in the first. Starting things off is the man who ended the top of the second on a liner to his glove, E.J. Hankerson, the Baltimore native. He looks in strike 1 to start things off. Leadoff man looking to get a hit. Instead, he's just going to pop this up to the pitcher.
Didn't drop that one. Didn't drop it.
3 men on it, and it's the third baseman in Parker Fry. Gets the out. powering one.
Up
He's
next for
bringing
the
up
Aces,
Diego
it's
Pena,
the
the
catcher,
catcher.
number 28, Diego
From
Pena.
Plays ball at Western Michigan.
I think they only have like 7 PM5s.
One man out in a scoreless
Yeah, I
game.
think it was a Monday.
In Alexandria, overcast
It
skies.
just wasn't.
90. And the pitch outside. It is one ball, no strikes. For the batter and Diego Pena. This time inside. Diego Pena, 320 batting average. Got 4 RBIs. And
Like the
8
one day.
hits. He's in a hurry. It is 3 balls and no strikes. One out on the pop-up from Hankerson. He's going to look in to strike inside. Pena, this one is a fly ball that's going to drop in front of the center fielder and Ahmad Duff. A one-out single
I mean, that was impressive.
for Diego Pena to spring up
That's
John
a one-out
Collins.
single for Diego Pena. Next up for the Aces, it's the right fielder, number 21, John Colligan.
Nice fly ball that dropped into shallow right center field. Bringing one man aboard at first. John Colligan. He can do more dirty work. He's got a batting average of 261. He's going to look at strike one. All again. The 7-hitter is going to put this in the air, and this one drops in front of Kel this time. Another one-out single to bring up Will
Another one-out
Twomey, the
single,
DC native.
this time for John Colligan. Up next for the Aces, it's the third baseman, number 18, Will Tomey.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna add. Agreed. You never know. You never know.
Two men on,
Every time.
both of them singles into the outfield. Twomey puts his barrel on it, but it's just fouled behind.
I don't see it, and the
Eight
lady hasn't
hitter in this
told us
order.
that it is.
Can do some damage.
Usually gets that.
Committed to
But also, you just have to wait between
University of Michigan. Played ball for Prep.
No.
Has a foul ball, and now the 0-1 pitch is low. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. DJ Hankerson popped up into the infield. More towards the pitcher. 1-1 pitch, just debating outside.
again.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yes.
This has got 2 more hits in this inning. They had 1 in the first.
How many outs? 1 out.
Tomey looks at another strike.
Well, Willie. Got it, Willie.
Signs of dismay. He's back in the box. Engaged, ready to go. 2 men on, 1 out. In a scoreless game. And now the pitch. They got him looking. Tomey heads back. He's in disbelief. It brings up Sahabzada. He had a
Up
grand
next for the
slam
Aces,
against the
it's the designated
Grays.
hitter, number 22, Adam
the fifth inning.
Salhebzada.
What should have been a doubleheader. Second one called off due to thunderstorms in the area. In Woodbridge. And the first way inside. Deep at second base right now. Base runner Diego Pena. And at first, John Colligan. Both got on the base on fly balls. They dropped in front of the outfielders in Duff and Kell. And in a hurry, back at the plate, it is 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah. Coffee would be great.
Coffee's such a great ice cream flavor too.
Habzada yet again looks at another pitch down low.
Oh yeah.
I do not like coffee, but a coffee milkshake.
He's got the advantage.
That's how I am too. Oh, really?
Falls native.
I don't
Looks at ball 4. He's going to take his time moving on over to first.
I agree. I'm a friendly girl, but that's
Coming into today,
Next for the
158
Aces,
batting
it's the
average.
leadoff man,
But
the center fielder, number
if he
3,
got a hit
Cooper
on it,
Hums.
He could have had his 6th RBI.
the official drink of
We've seen before, the base run
so good.
rock solid.
It's like chocolate milk, but you made with coffee syrup instead of chocolate syrup. I think they have it
They're
at,
riding a
that would
6-1
make sense because being in it's a very
stretch
southern
so far in
it's
this
the official drink of the
season
state
for
of
the
Rhode
Ripken
Island
League.
and southern
They
Massachusetts.
started 3-6 as the leadoff man in the first.
I'm gonna go to the park.
The one hitter, Cooper Hums, looks at strike 1.
You know, yeah, we would. But it's so good.
2 outs. Matt Crispin delivers another pitch outside. Even count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Lead base runners on for the Aces.
Yeah.
Another pitch outside. Crispin trying to dig himself out of it. He has 2 strikeouts so far, both of them looking against Miller and Twomey. And a pop-up near the dugout, it's going to stay foul. And at third, Colligan at second, and Sebzada at first. Oh, that's Hums who's going to round this on over to the first baseman. And they get the out. 3-1 put out to retire 1.
At the end of
Stranding
2, the
3
Aces score no runs.
through
With
2.
2 hits,
The
and
Aces
leave
and the
3 runners
Cropdusters
left
in
on base.
Alexandria
We head to the top of the third
are
inning
scoreless.
with score remains 0-0. The Aces would like to welcome Jacob Holloran and his friends as they celebrate Jacob's birthday. Please join us and sing along as we wish Jacob happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
It's not here. Or at least it's not in its usual spot.
Yeah. Since you've been gone. And took time.
Heading into the top of the third, it is the Aces nothing, the Cropdusters nothing. Although the Aces back in the bottom of the second had 2, they just didn't do anything with it. They strand 3 off of a strikeout, a called one against Twomey, and a putout against Cooper Hums.
Leading off the top of the herd for the Olney
Back to the 1,
Cropdusters, it's the
2,
center
3,
fielder, number
top
1,
of the order for
Mod Duff.
Mod Duff. Lead things off, grounded appearance. Leadoff man for the Cropdusters is going to lay down a bunt in front of the pitcher, Zubin. Quickly on over the first, they get the out. Sort of bang play, a bang bang.
Up next for Olney is the
He was
second
about
baseman,
2
number 11,
steps
Walker
away from the
Zampella.
bag. And all wrister from Von Zuben as he assisted on the out. A put out to retire one. Walker Zampella, the second baseman, up to bat once more. Flew out to the right. It's the glove of
I
Colligan.
think the Aces or the Angels.
One out, he's going to swing at it low.
I think it's a rubber game. 'Cause I think, yeah, we won Friday. They won.
Zubin got him to
Oh, yeah.
bite on the last pitch.
Yeah.
0-1.
Oh, I guess that's why they're playing.
Bottoms out. It is 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, they have an option. And then that's right. And then my socks.
This time Zampella does not give chase. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Still a scoreless game in Alexandria. And in a hurry, it is 3 balls, 1 strike.
They did, yeah.
I want to get
This time wide.
You said what?
And up high and a free pass. 1 out walk after a put out on the
Next for
leadoff
Olney
man
is
Duff.
the right fielder,
Andrew
number
Kell,
31,
who also
Andrew
flew
Kell.
out to right field. He's gonna get another crack at Von Zuben,
Yeah. Yeah. I figured that out.
who's
too.
got
I was
only
like, wait a
1
second.
strikeout, and it came in the previous inning. Starting things off against Will Henson, swinging strikeout in the 2nd inning. 1 man on, 1 man out. Still scoreless in the top of the 3rd.
Yeah, I remember him
The
playing.
pitch
2015 or 16.
stretching the zone. Von Zuben once more.
Well, maybe that's when they like.
1-0 pitch. Up high and outside.
Then he got sent down and kind of refound himself.
Okay.
2-0 count to the batter and Andrew Kell. 1 out, scoreless game. They're going to look to first. Stepping back to the bag safely, Zampella. 1 out walk for him sends him aboard at first. He remains put for the moment as he takes off. It is strike 1 back 1 way. And a little bit offline for the second baseman, Gavin Miller. A stolen base, nonetheless, for Zampella.
Oh, you did?
Back at the plate, 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 man at second. And the pitch is on its way now. Just fouled. Kell fights off the 2-1 pitch. He fouled it off. Even count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Put out on against Ahmad Duff. And this one is a liner in front of the head of Echeverria. And here comes the second baseman. The throw is not. Oh, they got him in time. Diego Pena just got him on the tip of his glove. And they caught him stealing home plate from all the way from second. They retire Zampella. It is 2 outs. 1 man is aboard. Andrew Kell had himself a single.
Up next for the Cropdusters,
And
it's
it
the
brings up
shortstop,
Will
number
Hyman,
25,
who struck
Will
out
Henson.
against Von Zuben in the 2nd.
Yeah, that was a terrible score.
A single for Kell and the 2nd hit today for the Cropdusters. But at what cost? 2 outs. Zampella was caught stealing back at home plate. The first offering is inside.
Can someone keep track of it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1-0.
One man on, two men out.